So from that standpoint, what's going on in Iowa is important, but the results right now aren't, and that's how the media is looking at the horse race. Who is leading in the polls right now? Who is drawing the biggest crowds? And it's just so early. We haven't even had the 2014 midterms yet. But I wanted to mention it so that you didn't think that I was ignoring it. But the left's agenda marches on here, folks, no matter what the Republicans are doing in Iowa. And there are a lot of things that Republicans need to be doing between now and 2016 without focusing on 2016. There's a lot of things they need to be focusing on prior to that. Reince Priebus, the RNC committee chairman, last week sent a letter to CNN and to NBC. And he said, we're not going to be in any of your debates. I mean, you guys, NBC and CNN, you're going to do documentaries or movies on Hillary. We're not going to do any of your debates that you moderate, your networks. We're not showing up, which is good. But he ought to tell them he's not showing up regardless. Doesn't matter whether they do a Hillary movie or not. The media is what it is now. The gloves are off. The masks are off. The camouflage is gone. The media is the Democrat Party. It literally makes no sense for particularly in the primaries, for the Republicans to do 20 debates, or the Democrat Party media can destroy all of them. Now, the Republicans' thinking in the past has been, well, you know, it is what it is out there, and we've got to show we can overcome it. We have to show we're not afraid of anything. We've got to show that we're willing to travel the route necessary in order to get to the White House. Well, you do not have to. You do not have to let the Democrat Party destroy every nominee before one's chosen, every potential nominee. You don't have to do that. There are plenty of other places. If you want to have a Republican candidate debate, there are plenty of ways to do it without doing it in front of Democrat media people. Yeah, but Rush, if we get out there and if we do really well, our candidates might show those media guys the light. That's never going to happen. Learned that early on. Journalists are not there to have their minds changed. Journalists are not there to learn. Journalists are not there to even understand what conservatives or Republicans are all about. They are there to defeat them, pure and simple. They're there to impugn them. And for the Republicans to subject themselves to it anymore is stupid. There are plenty of other places they can go. If they want to stage their own debates, they can do it on the web. They can find any number of outlets to do it that will actually expose the Republican candidates as they are, rather than constantly being on the defensive, not answering questions, but addressing charges. A Republican primary debate is nothing more than Democrat media people accusing the Republicans of one thing or another. There's no real serious questioning. There's no real effort to understand who they are. The effort is to tell the country who they are and to expose them as what they are. Suspects, frauds, elitists, rich people, whatever it is. It's silly. So on that score, Reince Priebus is halfway right when he uses these Hillary movies as an excuse. But I want to remind you of something. On Friday, last Wednesday on this program, I think it was Friday. I'm getting confused on the days now. At one day last week, it was suggested that the Republican candidates could go on Fox and do a debate. And I remember, well, let me play for you. Listen to what I said last week about the idea of Republican primary debates occurring on the Fox News Channel. Audio soundbite number 8, Friday. Here it is. I'm going to get in trouble here. There's too much affection for and loyalty to Hillary in that boardroom, and I don't mean the Fox boardroom, but the corporate umbrella boardroom. We're talking 20th Century Fox movie studio. We're talking News Corp here. We're not just talking Fox News. The point that I was making was that in a lot of the Fox News empire, there's all kinds of support for Hillary. Fox News is just a division of News Corp. News Corp also owns 20th Century Fox movie studio. The News Corp board of directors is not really reflective of what you see on the Fox News channel. And I made the point here that you're going to have a lot of sympathy and a lot of support for Hillary at 20th Century Fox, at the Fox Hollywood TV studios. And lo and behold, Candy Crowley of CNN made this point on her show yesterday as she was interviewing Reince Priebus. I always get this name confused because I've never heard it. It looks like Reince Priebus, but I'm told he pronounces it Reince. Okay, Reince. Then what is the next name? Priebus? The RNC chairman. Let's just call him that. Never met him. But she's talking to him, Candy Crowley says, the New York Times is reporting that the NBC Clinton series might be produced by Fox Television. What did I just tell you? This is exactly, I wonder how she even knew this. So she says the NBC Clinton series likely be produced by Fox Television Studios, sister company to Fox News. So if we follow your logic, Mr. Chairman, do you think that there then is a connection to Fox News? Would they be subject to the same kind of scrutiny?
The big question for me, Candy, is, number one, which company is putting it on the air? Who's doing the work? I'm not interested if they're using the same caterer or whether they all drink Diet Coke. I'm not interested in whether they use the same sound studio or whether they use the same set. I don't know the truth of anything you're talking about, but I do know what's very clear is that the company that puts these things on the air to promote Hillary Clinton, including CNN, is the company that is not going to be involved in our debates.
Yeah, but so what she's asking, okay, let's say you take your debate to Fox News, but Fox corporate might produce the Hillary movie. And Priebus has said, well, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because Fox News isn't airing it. That is his point. You guys are going to air it, so we're not showing up here. And NBC is going to air one, and we're not going to show it up here. By the way, Candy Crowley is very discombobulated by all this. She's very worried about her objectivity now because the CNN Hillary story will be produced by an outside studio. CNN is not going to produce it or cast it or any of that. Fox is. And she's very, very worried about this. It's laughable. Anyway, all of this can be avoided if these Republican debates are held nowhere near traditional, conventional, mainstream media anywhere.